and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Oracle of the Ages, Let's Play by Link6616. So, much like in the most recent Seasons episode, we are going to get to... Once again we meet Maple. We are going to get to... We are going to get to the second dungeon, and it appears the mouth words aren't working. So that's a hint towards the trading game, because the trading game has different levels of importance in each game, and in this one involves Maple. Yay, Maple. Radio then. Now there should be a ghost here that we can use. Radio then, let's help out. Excellent, the Poke Lock. So that is the start of the trading game. Lastly, little note. You can only pull back on things for a certain length of time with the Power Bracelet. It's a little trivial note that you won't really see, but it's a nice little touch. Anyway, so the question is, can I actually remember how to get to the second dungeon? Let's head back to town and see. That's not town. I really should avoid doing that, but it saves so much time. I probably have a ring to appraise, actually. And it's probably going to be the exact same ring. Oh, I haven't even done this. Tap, 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 tap. Yay, discovery ring. Well, let's wear the ring. Now the other ring I have in my inventory is of course the friendship ring, which I won't bother appraising for a little while longer. Now what do you have to tell me? In the Western Woods. Okay then, Western Woods it is. Ooh, I know this house. So, the Oracle games are both linked, and one of the things that is linked between the games is this particular family. What would I call him? Well, because I'm incredibly vain, let's call him Link as well. So, as the game progresses, you can come back here and make a few different choices, like he's sick, so you can give them some money to help him get better. What should he study? You can give him advice when he's a teenager, I think. And a whole slew of other little things. And it doesn't do anything, you just get to see him mature as an adult, basically. Which means that these games actually take place over about 15 years in theory, which is a bit impressive. Because even if Link's only about 15 now, that would mean that he finishes the second Oracle game at about the age of 30, at an absolute minimum. Well, not an absolute minimum. We could say that it's closer to maybe... The smallest age that I think that the boy gets to is... maybe 15. So yeah, actually... assuming Link's a teenager now, he can't... Link has to be at least 30, yeah, when he meets the guy. And here we get... oh, not fairies. I mean, I have nothing against fairies, myself being one, but... fine. Under a rock. In a lake. Well, not in a lake, near a lake. Right. And this is a Lost Woods puzzle. Which basically means pressing left or right constantly will tend to get you everywhere. As you can tell, I'm really not terribly impressed by this. Well, maybe not left and right. No, I don't quit. I am not a quitter. I am many things. But not a quitter. As you can tell, these kind of puzzles are not my forte and frustrate me to no end. Ah! It's so annoying because the screen is so full of hope, so full of potential for a fairy. But no, no fairies. Well, as you heard from that sound, along with the distorted music of course, is the Sense Soft Earth Nearby ability that is triggered presumably by this plant in the bottom left corner of the screen. Ah! I had it! I had it! Ah! There we are. Yes! Thank you, Turbo Button. And thank you, fairies. Oh no! The dungeon! It's collapsed. Why don't you go back in time, Link? Well then, time to go back to Nayru's house, which we haven't actually been to yet, so it's not strictly speaking going back there. Anyway, just to save some time, thanks for all that meandering in the forest. Ooh. No, it's not a sweet joke. Really should stop using Turbo Button, but... it's an addiction. I'll get over it later. Spoken like a true addict. great powers of deduction. Compared to Seasons, I appreciate that Nayru, despite being trapped at the moment, overall has a much more direct impact in the storyline. She's sort of prepared for the events that can happen. You eventually do free her before the end of the game, in fact, minus spoilers. And she generally has a bit more personality. Like Din's a happy-go-lucky dancer. But Nayru seems to be just a little bit more planned, involved, and mystic. Which is nice. Now, Tune of Echoes lets me utilise the portals that are situated around the game. And these are the main tools I have in going backwards and forwards through time, although there are two songs that let me break that rule basically. One lets me go from the past into the future easily, and the other one will eventually let me just switch between periods wherever and wherever I like. So once you get that song, it doesn't really matter. Rightio then. We are in the past. Zip zip. So dungeons, locations are identical in the past and present in terms of their physical place, but the actual screens themselves obviously have significant variance in them. In places like this, it's as simple as a basic palette swap with a few little extra bits. In other places, it's much, much more significant. Anyway, so if I'd gone to the castle or something, I would have actually been told, I believe, that everyone's on the hunt for mystery seeds. And apparently mystery seeds are in this forest. That's right. The thing is that Ambi's going to give someone bombs if they can find, the mystery seeds. So, it's up to Link, of course, to find mystery seeds. Now, I can't remember why I'm supposed to need mystery seeds in particular. Like, sorry, I should rephrase that. I don't know why it is that Ambi needs mystery seeds, or Veran needs mystery seeds as Nayru. I'm sure there is something to it, though. Because obviously, why would Zelda games have a plot item that was not required? Given how much of a great legacy Zelda has with plots that are entirely complete with no extraneous bits. That looks like the place I need to get to. And that looks like the right thing to burn down. It's usually economically worse to buy stuff from Deku Scrubs. A few do give things on good specials, but this saves me having to actually go to the shop itself, which I think is a win. And up we go. Yeah. Oh. That's right. I remember that there was a second one. And that's the wrong side. So quickly dash off the other way. And up we go. Yay, mystery seeds! And now the guards find us. And now we get some plot. Actually, just noticing, the guards here remind me quite a lot of the original hero for Dragon Quest I. I guess it's because they're a generic warrior with a fairly distinct helmet, but still, it's quite noticeable. I just realized, this music, it's the side-scrolling dungeon music in the Link's Awakening game. It works quite well as evil music. Now if you compare this with the last year we have Oracle of the Seasons, you'll notice that there's significantly less influence from the plot in that game. Varen has a much more significant presence in the game compared to Onyx, and so on and so forth. And I don't think it's entirely without reason. So, as mentioned, Link Oracle of the Ages is trying more to emulate the Ocarina of Time style approach, as opposed to classic Zeldas. And Seasons is trying to do the opposite. And presence in plot had changed quite significantly between the old and the new Zeldas. Now, the reason why I actually let myself be run into by Maple is because you can quite often get some really nice things, such as some rings, which don't necessarily turn out to be super useful, but are worth actually having. Anyway, now we have the bombs, we can get to the next dungeon. Isn't that exciting, boys and girls? Yeah. And in we go. Wing Dungeon. Wing Dungeon? I don't remember that name at all. Well, anyway, that's it for this episode, and I will see you next time.